Did you finish Paradise?
We had that.
I know, but had he finished it when we talked to him?
Yes, we did. Yes, I did. Yes.
Who was that? Okay, it wasn't you then.
Yeah, it was, and that is a segment also that, and also the other thing too is that they also said that you don't have to move on from stuff. You can go back in time to previous episodes and stuff like that and cut stuff. Like it doesn't age out. You know what I mean?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Paradise.
No, just as a side note, like you can go to older stuff and pull stuff because we didn't use everything that we have.
Oh,
I can promise
that's
you.
what I just said. Earlier.
The gold is in some of the stuff that we have already, just so you know. So you can take time and do that one day.
And if we dig out, people hopefully will.
I'm sorry, you said what? If we dig out?
If we dig out of the podcast episodes.
Pause, man.
Dig it out of the podcast episodes?
Got it. Go ahead.
I didn't say. All right, I'm not even going to say
dig out. I heard dig out.
Why?
Why? Yeah. But anyway, I did watch Paradise, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to You Might Want to Sit Down for this episode 10. You're the numbers guy.
Yeah, you is.
You're the lead producer.
Oh my God! See,
don't worry. One day he's gonna say that, and it's actually gonna mean something, and I'm gonna see if he has the same.
Now I can't control that. You don't like your title.
No.
It's crazy.
When you say it, and you have to actually put the love into it. But don't worry, we will get there. You are right. I am DJ XP, and when we continue moving down the line, who else do we have here?
We got everything on Sean since he ain't saying nothing yet. Usually I wait till the end.
My name is Chapelle.
Ladies and gentlemen, we also had a very lengthy discussion.
Why?
One of our first pre-production meetings, which was more like a meeting where each of us pulled each other's pants down and smacked each other with paddles.
Why?
For what we're doing wrong, what we're doing right, what we can improve upon, what we said, what we didn't say, just a myriad of things, which is very important. I encourage everybody to do that. I encourage everybody to do the Timothy Chalamet and get hit on the buttocks with a paddle to do something.
Why?
There's been a lot of things that have gone on. What should we start off with? One of the first things we did was we actually sent a list in the group chat. That's something. And you know, also, Ryan, screw you, because we should be on an iPhone group chat. I don't like this WhatsApp shit. I only use this for my foreign people.
Is that true?
Yes.
What?
Most people that I use WhatsApp with are not here.
Because are musicians.
They're not here.
Yeah, so then what's wrong with WhatsApp?
I treat WhatsApp like a place I try to escape from.
Yeah, when I get into WhatsApp, there's just a whole bunch of stuff I don't want to see.
Yes.
Like
all this family trying to this.
I can't control what's in your contact list. That's crazy.
I didn't say
you need to regulate your inputs
and emotions as well as an emotional regulator. There's been a lot of things that have gone on, and we did send an itemized run of show in the group chat. So I would feel free.
And you're still my sunshine.
Wait. Oh my gosh. That's a really cool shirt, man.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's a really nice shirt. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. That's great. That's dope.
You made me happy.
And the shirt is dope. Yeah. And if you're a guy, right? And you see these clips. Yo, if you have a problem with what another guy wears, we judging you, okay? I'm just be honest. If you take the time to write about how a man dresses,
bro, no comment on the content.
If you're talking about a man's you could big it up though. But I mean, when you could also say you don't like it. You could say I don't fuck with that shirt. That's cool. That's fine. But when you start if you start getting deep into describing how much you despise what the guy is wearing or dressed or his hair or his beard or whatever, I look at you very in a way where
it's interesting.
Listen,
it's why.
Listen, before we get into stuff, there is a Venn diagram where the more you pay attention and worry about those things, and the more that you are anti those things, is the more.
But when you say worry, nobody's worried.
No, the more that you comment on it and and
talking about that pastor who used to speak very strongly against same-sex attraction and like the lifestyle. And he ended up having like a lover.
But yes. The more stronger you are, and then also they'll argue like the undercurrents in some of the places that we're from, Nigeria, Jamaica. There's an undercurrent of, homosexuality and all that in the undercurrent because a lot of people are so over like against it in the public or the political landscape. You look every time these politicians in the States have these meetups, Grindr and these things light up like a Christmas tree. So it's like the more you worry and the more that you're against it, it's like you're telling on yourself, which is the ironic part. And they don't notice that. They just focused on the hyper masculinity of it. But I mean, to each his own. You know what I mean. We can't really fault anybody.
What's that Dave Chappelle joke? I mean.
You know what's so funny? You know what's so interesting? It was he said nothing and said so much.
Sometimes you gotta say nothing and say a lot.
I don't know why that reminds me of DMX, but you know what's cool?
Because he does that.
Yeah, I read somewhere that there's a very slight chance that Chappelle Show might come back, actually, because he had said
like that
before
version,
that he'll
like
never
that show.
do.
Or just a
the Comedy Central lose the rights yet? Like all that would have to have happened,
right? But you guys know historically he said he'll never bring that show back.
Yeah.
And he said,
I don't think a show like that would work as well anymore.
I know, but he's not closing the door to it anymore. Like they asked him recently, he's like, you know what? Maybe not. Maybe it's not over. And I think he's seeing enough. And this is just me pretending to know what he's seeing.
What he's thinking and
seeing. I think he's seeing enough to say and finding a way where he feels like he can return and still do what he does. And if he does, that's dope. But if not, I mean. I think
that's the hard part with comedy that musicians can perform their greatest hits. Comedians always have to be reinventing.
Yeah. Well, yes.
If I'm a stand-up.
Oh, no, I mean in terms of musicians. Because there's certain stuff that musicians can't do anymore.
I've seen musicians tour.
They can continue, yes.
Forever.
Oh, you just mean the
nobody buys a ticket to hear a comedy
like Led Zeppelin and these groups. I
love these jokes
because they already have it recorded. We can go watch it.
You can say the same for music, though.
But for most people, they want to go to a show and hear and feel it with other people. And people don't want to.
People don't go deliver a stand-up special they've heard already.
That's what I'm saying.
They will pay to hear a musician sing a song they've heard already.
That's what I'm saying. Because they also, when you go see a show, you also at the end of even if it's consciously or subconsciously, you are taking in the energy of the other people that are going to be there. That you guys are going to enjoy it together.
You always have to reinvent yourself as a
comedian. Yeah. I get that.
I'm going to be honest. That's not fair. And that's one of this is actually one of the things.
Very fair. Because comedians generally, I feel like they get away with way more stuff than any other art.
Sound like politically, or you mean
politically, creatively, whatever. Like it's okay if it bombs, I'm gonna go make another one. Or I offended somebody. Well, that wasn't meant to be offensive, but if you're offended by that, hey, that's not gonna stop my career. Most people, some artists, if they say something very offensive, and if they might not get forgiven, and if they do, it might not get everybody, and might lose their endorsements. They might all these different things that occur more than.
Remember when black women canceled Daniel Caesar?
And now he's selling out the arena twice.
Did he come back? But look how long it took.
But he's selling out arena. He's selling out arenas
because he's talented. I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think a comedian would have had that long of a climb back.
I agree. This is one of the first things I agree with you. I don't think it's. I actually don't. No, like directly agree. Like it's actually not fair when you really think about it because some of these. When you look at clip culture and you look at some of these comedians of some of their greatest things, some of them are so dope. It's like, why can't they get that off again? Like, it's almost like in music where before the internet, where they were allowed to go and freestyle the same red rose, white ceiling thing. And then people were always, look how long it took for people to realize that Game was saying the same shit. But he got that off for a long time. And even back in the day in the 90s and stuff, they were saying a lot of those same freestyles over and over again. But then the advent of the internet and all these and social media, that wasn't allowed. But as your bodies of work, those get to live forever, which is so interesting because comedians do. I understand what you're saying. It's there's a difference.
Own your shit then.
Help me.
Own your shit.
Just go and say it again.
No, I mean own your shit. Be like Kevin Hart. own your shit. Go make movies. Go make this.
I'm not talking about that.
Do you remember? License
for example, maybe one of my favorite stand-ups of all time.
Yeah.
Cat Williams when he's in the green suit. What is that? Is that Pimp Chronicles or is that?
I don't know, but I remember.
But I know exactly with the hair.
Bro, just joke after joke after joke after joke after joke after joke after joke, and I will go back and rewatch that.
Yeah.
But I think he released a special a couple months ago on Netflix.
I watched it. I liked it.
It was good. But man, imagine if he lived in a vertical where he could be like, so I'm doing Pimp Chronicles tonight, and you would just, you know what I'm saying? Like, because that is probably one of the best stand-ups of all time. And then some of the jokes that are a bit older, outdated, because he would just adjust it a little bit for a modern time.
Sure.
But I think the flow of that stand-up would still be hilarious. I'd love to bring my sister for a modern version of Pimp Chronicles.
I think
she's 10 years younger, by the way.
I think that I don't think they would want to do it because they're so they're always thinking of something new, and you know, a lot of their commentary reflects currently what's happening compared to before. But I personally think that if a comedian wants to do that, I think they should. But the name of them gotta be so
an old special.
that they gotta be so
huge.
Why? They gotta be in the top of the game where their name is like the name and what they did before and their name currently as to why you'd want to go see that particular thing again.
You know, Martin Lawrence was in town.
I know, I missed it.
So did I, but it'd be so curious to see
what he did and how he did it.
Yeah, because he's 60 now.
Yeah,
I know, but
it'd be so funny.
At least he lost weight. He looks, but he's spry. He's moving. He's
I would be very interested to see, for example, like,
but they like to
Eddie Murphy redo
Delirious,
but modern, just a couple modern twists on the joke.
But they probably just wouldn't call it that. You know what I mean? Like, you call it Delirious 2, or you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be like an artist doing another. And then again, even artists, when they do another tour, the tour is still different.
Exact same.
Yeah, it's still different.
Right.
And it's still to Usher and CB.
Right. Which
I know it's on there.
Right. But you know what's funny?
But we're talking about comedians. You're going. I don't want you to go into.
What I was going to say.
We only have a certain amount of
verticals. I was gonna say the Kevin Hart vertical. That's the title. That's the title. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it, and watch us on all your podcast audio formats and stuff like that. You know, the different formats and preferences. The Kevin Hart comedy. You know, the one where he has the jacket. Is it the leather jacket? There's the one where the Elvis clips.
No, grown little man when Shaq and LeBron are in the crowd going crazy.
I think it might be one of those ones where he's doing like the no and all those different that. If
I wasn't ready.
Could you imagine if he was retouring that? Because they look at that as like one of his best.
Kevin would be hard because Kevin is a bit more of a time capsule comedian where like a lot of his jokes are like, yo, so my son is 3. Imagine that 15-year-old dude being like, are you serious?
Then the same argument can be made for music. Where does the line stop? There's a lot of time capsule music, so it's like.
But that's why they changed what songs that they do on this particular tour, like,
which is so funny,
or a different version of that same song, and if you continue to release albums, you're taking, like I always say, I think we talked about this one time on the show. I know we're talking music for a second, but I said as long as you can wait.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Yo, I'm so sorry. What's wrong with I'm so sorry.
Because we're talking about comedians. I didn't want to get into music. I was trying like, why is he doing that, man? Okay.
Sorry, okay.
I was just saying, just to briefly get to do that for a second. I was saying that as long as when an artist drops an album, right? As long as they have 1 or 2 records from that album that they can add to their tour,
then it's a win.
You know,
because, bro, I mean, no, we're going to talk about Ye later.
No, but you know what? I think it's a perfect segue to something, actually.
Not music, is it?
It is, but I promise I'm going to make it make sense, and let me explain why.
You know what, guys?
Hold on. Hey, no. There's a perfect segue to this. Okay. Coachella, okay?
We are what we are.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, so
wait,
walk
was
with
that
me.
on the list? Oh, good, because that's a good one.
Okay.
Just gotta look at the rundown.
Shout out The Rock.
Gotta look at the rundown.
Gotta look at the rundown. Okay.
You know what we're talking about today.
The rundown.
Okay.
Yo, what's the show about?
Smokes.
So walk with me. Walk with me for just 2 seconds.
But remember, this is called. You want to sit down for this?
You might want to sit
yes,
down.
you might.
You might.
You don't have to. You can do it standing up, depending
That's
on.
the thing. Maybe we got to figure out that might. But go ahead.
But you know how many movies, by the way, I've watched where they're like, something will be going in like, you might want to sit down. I'm like, oh my God.
I know. And we need to grab those clips.
Yeah, there was a website that actually pulls it from a bunch of stuff, but I think a lot of new content has come out since then, so I'm going to try it again and see.
Yeah, we need some of those sounds for the board. You might want to sit down.
Yeah, I'm going to start putting sounds on the board, by the way. Do you guys do that on the other podcast? Okay, I'm going to start doing it. I see other people do it. I'm like, oh, that's so cool.
He's still my sunshine, though.
Yeah, for sure. So Justin Bieber was performing at Coachella, which is is it a 2-weekend thing? Something like that?
I believe so, yeah.
So the first weekend is passed. Yeah.
It's happening again this weekend?
I think so, yeah.
I don't think it's him again, though. I think he's a different array of artists.
Wait, but...
No, I think he is.
Also, shout out Karol G.
Yes. First Latina artist to do a headlining.
Time out. Coachella's this weekend again? Are you guys sure?
Can somebody check that? Somebody check while I cook.
What kind of... Yo, are you serious?
Okay, hold on.
I do. You're right. It is usually 2 weekends, but
okay, Coachella 2 weekends, April 10th to 12th, 17th to 19th.
So wow. So this weekend is Coachella.
Oh shit.
Wrestlemania.
Oh damn.
The playoffs start in NBA.
It's a busy time.
All on this weekend. Like
that's crazy.
All on the weekend.
Yeah.
TV is blown up.
Yeah, for sure. Well,
baseball's on.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. So
lucky that Jackson movie don't come on this weekend too, because Lord.
Yeah, I almost thought it was. So let me just say this about you were bringing up, the requirement for artists to, be able to say new things and things like that. So Justin Bieber does this night. I was doing stuff and then I realized that it was on and I realized that YouTube was actually doing the live stream.
Yes.
So I watched.
They do it all the time now.
Yeah, they have the contracts now or whatever, what have you. So I was watching, and there was a lot of interesting things happening. First of all, we did come on here and talk about that Swag album and how great it sounded. Mm-hmm. I loved it. I think that's his best album, to be honest. Between the Swag 1 and Swag 2, that's his best body work.
Does he have a song called? Does he have an album called Purpose?
Yes.
It's better than Purpose.
I don't know if it's better than Purpose.
Or Journals. No? I have a tough spot with Purpose.
I mean, what's wrong with Purpose?
I mean,
one day we'll come on here and have a. Did we do that?
Is it the Blaxploitation Peaches record?
That's from Purpose.
I'm asking. No,
that's Journals. I think. Actually, I don't know.
No, there was a little bit of a controversy.
With you?
With us, but we won't do that today.
Why?
We're not. No, we got to do it when it's gonna do something. Huh?
We're aura farming.
Yeah, well, and it's such a stretch, Armstrong. But anyway, okay, let me do this quickly.
Why?
Let me do this quickly. We're actually doing great for time.
Okay.
So Bieber
Purpose is better than Swag. I just saw the track listing. You're insane.
Maybe he's.
I don't know. I just love.
Wait, but maybe he like. Wait, remember? Is it
Sorry's on Purpose? What do you mean's on Purpose? Company's on Purpose.
Is it what you
There's
like?
There's nothing on Swag that can say anything to those three songs.
But what if it's what he likes?
No, I feel you. There's nothing on Purpose. Okay.
But I will say this though.
Yeah.
He should definitely put the Yukon where he's singing the way he sounds on stage on streaming.
Sure.
Because the streaming one is pitched up or whatever that format, whatever.
We need the real.
But Bieber's performance was amazing. This guy's pitch and tone, everything was great. He wasn't dancing around, which apparently people were expecting. Like they thought he was going to be jumping through.
Was it really just a man on the aux cord the whole time, bro?
No. So what happens is, wait. What?
No. Go ahead. No,
but you're gonna say I what?
No, break down the story.
Oh, of why he did it?
Of what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
Because he commented on the aux cord, but you continue your thing because I have words for those people that complain.
I think it was just the aux cord. I'm not complaining.
No, not you.
No, not you.
I heard it was like an album thing where he was trying to make sure certain people didn't get his money. I've heard a bunch of conspiracy theories.
I'm gonna try to run through this quickly. So he basically a lot of the show he was performing a lot of the Swag material, all these new records, which. To the point about living in the past or moving forward. So he does all that. And then, he does some older songs. He did a song, with Kid Leroy, and he does some stuff. And then,
great song.
And then they do an acoustic set with some of the producers who helped write the Swag album to do some acoustic stuff. And then he goes to a point where he goes on the computer. His MacBook is there, and he goes to YouTube, and he starts playing his big hits, but he's not performing them in the way that he was performing them during the show. Like, he's sitting down. I think he got up for some of them. He might have got up for Sorry or Baby, but like he was harmonizing with the audio from YouTube and stuff like that, and like checking funny videos of himself and
walking into a door, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, he was doing all this, but I know the clips online make it look like that was for the whole show, but it wasn't.
It was a segment of the show.
It was a segment of the show. Now, there's 3 things why the show went the way that it did.
Okay.
Thing 1, Justin Bieber is the first artist to sign and to become big off of YouTube. So the significance of him being on YouTube, where it all started, how his entire career, how it formulated. He was ahead of the curve. He's from Stratford, Ontario. He's from Canada. He's a YouTube child. Everybody who has come after him are YouTube children and have become big stars because of it. But no one has reached the peaks that he has from that medium since, I don't think, unless someone can tell me of somebody else. But he's the biggest. So there was something very cathartic about him doing that. Also taking into account all the things that have been going on in his life personally and all these different things. Also, you can tell tonality wise, he can't really hit a lot of those notes anymore. He doesn't even sing in that register.
So he's a child singer.
Right. So it's like Michael Jackson going and doing, I'll be there. Like, I don't think he sang them like that, right?
All right.
Right. So there's those things.
I'm getting mad.
Right. Then there is the elephant in the room. Everyone's like, yo, why is he performing all this new material? And then he's doing the sit down and then also not performing all these classic records. Like, I don't understand why.
That's a Scooter thing they're saying?
So, right. So Bieber signs that young ass contract. He is signed to Scooter Braun. All his music and everything is all from that conglomerate. Was he signed to Scooter Braun
his entire music career?
For a long time.
He started out with Usher, and then Scooter. Was Scooter part of that when he was with Usher?
I don't think Usher was his manager, though. Scooter was his actual manager. I think Usher was probably just somebody invested in his career or who gets a percentage or who signs him, kind of like the Akon Lady Gaga thing, right?
So Scooter was his manager, not his he wasn't his label. He was a music manager for him.
Right. And so he amasses all this music. He sells all these records.
A manager gave him an event?
Oh, he's saying what? Scooter gave him an advance? Is that
yeah, because isn't that the issue? Well, Scooter was saying that Justin owed me money because we gave him an advance as a management company.
Yeah, but did the manager get him the advance though?
Because if you whatever you procure as a manager, you get you're supposed to get your percentage.
Maybe he got him.
Double check, because I thought the issue between Justin and Scooter when they said Justin was liquidating a bunch of
just that
stuff,
money,
was that Scooter said, "Yo, this man owes me money."
Right.
We gave him money. We gave him an advance on a tour, and then he got sick and didn't do it, and he didn't give it back.
Okay.
Because I thought that was the issue with him and Scooter.
Let me see what I can't remember. You know, it's funny. We actually didn't we talk? Oh no, we talked about the Taylor.
We talked about Taylor. I know Taylor Swift Scooter very well.
Yeah, he was his manager, so that is for sure.
Okay. So there's commissions and advances that he was supposed to get from the Justice Tour. But remember, your Justice Tour. We're talking about 2022. So their working relationship changed at that point.
But isn't it done now? Isn't he done with him?
Yes,
it's already falling apart.
No, but what I'm saying is so. His involvement with his career
deal together, but he's not the
right. His involvement with Bieber at the beginning of his career is different from 2022 and the Justice Tour and all that. But yes, there's money involved that he.
But how can I owe my manager money?
Depends on what the business arrangement obviously changed. He obviously became more. So I don't know exactly.
Like I'm Justin Bieber.
But
if you get me an advance, okay, maybe I owe the touring company money. But why do I owe you the money?
Right.
I might owe Live Nation.
Right. Well, okay. What I will say is okay. So yeah, but he's predominantly management, but Scooter Braun also is involved in other business.
But what
things? But with Justin Bieber, let me see.
Because I know they had an issue, right? I'm not talking.
No. He owes him money.
And I heard this
because the
conspiracy theory I
tour.
heard was the way Justin performed at Coachella was because he wanted to make sure Scooter couldn't dip into that bread.
No, so that's not what it is. So do you remember when we came in here and talked about how Justin Bieber sold his catalog.
Yeah.
So he sold his catalog in 2023.
Yeah.
Which was kind of around the time of the fallout between
him and Scooter.
So it kind of seemed very
pointed.
Yeah. But also Justin Bieber wasn't doing the best financially. So that obviously he needed
shout out
that money. Right. So basically, he was supposed to get commission and advances related to the Justice Tour. Scooter fronted money to help with the tour.
They said when the tour canceled, I'm reading when the tour canceled.
Yeah.
Due to his
illness,
whatever.
Yes, the
exhaustion or something.
And money had to be paid back to the promoter.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The Scooter's company
paid it for him.
Yeah, helped cover that and front some of the repayments for that, and
Justin, you got to pay me back.
Received tens of millions for that tour apparently, or millions. And didn't give him that money back.
Okay, now I understand. So the management would have said he's in a bad way. He's not in a position to pay. We'll cover for him. We'll sort him out when he's healthy. He got healthy and was like, I'm not paying.
Maybe. Right.
Classic Magic Johnson meme. I'm not gonna be there. I'm not gonna be there.
I love that meme. So basically,
why that happened though? Because if there's insurances on the tours and stuff, I don't understand that.
Yeah, but insurance companies aren't designed to lose money.
No,
so insurance companies are gonna have clauses that make the payment
a health issue,
mental health.
Was that when
the mental health? No, it wasn't. It wasn't the facing.
It wasn't yet.
If it was the facing, I have to feel that it would have been covered.
That's what I'm saying. Because they're saying that that's what I'm saying.
So must have been the mental part.
I'm just assuming there was a writer that said Justin's claiming he's tired. That's not a reason. You have to pay us back. It has to be something like that.
Maybe.
It has to have been something where they couldn't have met the insurance requirement.
Yes, for sure. But
because if he got injured, right, that would be covered.
100%. Yes, because he can't move and stuff. Right. So basically, that all that's happening, he sells his catalog for $200 million to that company who's been secretly ingesting everybody's catalog. Hypnogenesis or Hypnogist or whatever. They're this capital firm that keeps on buying people's stuff for a certain amount of money. So in reality and in actuality, all his music from the beginning of his career till 2022 or whatever it was, he is no longer a profiting member of. Now in music, of course, Nerd Talk, music is the copyrights is split into different pies, the publisher, the label, the artist, the writing. So there's all these different things that happen. And when you perform on one of the biggest stages in the world, there is something in addition to just, you playing your songs and people listening to it and liking it and download, which did happen to all the big songs. They all skyrocketed on Apple Music. But what does happen is something that you know about, which is the performance royalties, which is just the fact that your song is being played somewhere like that by that many people, also on YouTube, also around the world. So there's like all these different mechanics that come in
that would have had them eating some of the money.
So he's looking at it very business wise. He's thinking to himself,
he already sold
all these songs.
No, so exactly. So he's not making any, shout out Rich Boy, new money. This is what they've been waiting on. He's not making, Rich Boy selling correct. He's not making any new money on this.
So he's not going to deliberately go out there and make it profitable.
It's like, what would be my incentive financially if I have new music that I own 100% of, because I'm now an independent artist, right?
Okay.
Right? And it's like, I know those hits already. I've done them. I've made my money. I am not making new money off of it. I have a new era. I have a new sound.
Call me simple. I would love to believe it was more of a creative choice than a business one, though. Because I'd like to think if I sold it to you already, I was willing to sell it to you.
Because I needed
the royalties and the residuals that it's going to make. If I go perform, I'm going to do the best possible show, regardless of what the money breakdown is.
No, I understand, but okay.
You got $10 million.
There's something else. So funny. With something else we talked about.
$10 million, bro.
There's something else we talked about.
He's allowed to have played his greatest hits.
But there's something else we talked about. Do you remember what it was? Do you know who brokered that deal with Coachella?
No. Scooter?
He did.
We did talk about that. Yeah, he did it himself.
So now I want you to start thinking that this bald Stratford nigga is going in, this one less lonely nigga.
No, we say that, but Justin Bieber been in the music business for like 15 plus years. Like, he's going to know what he's doing.
So then that means that the creative...
don't know what they're doing. We gotta.
but
I'm giving him credit being one of the ones that seems like he does.
Okay. But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is that you said you probably feel like it's just like a creative thing. But if this bald nigga is heading into the Coachella office isn't broking his own deal, then that's the same kind of person who's looking at this from a business standpoint and being like, you know what? Yeah, it's creative. Yeah, I get to do this new stuff, but it's like also I want to maximize my time on this stage the best way possible to put myself in a better position, because now think about it. All those songs before, they had the best thing that you could have as a musician, which is a lot of music wasn't out that time. There was millions of dollars being poured into. There is a forever thing that is attached to those songs. The swag music does not fall under that category. There's still people that don't know that music. There's still people that have to understand and learn what it is. It's like, I made the money that I made. The 200 mil, it's done. Should I show people more of my new stuff, or should I keep giving money back to the system that I'm already moved on from? So I think what I will say is, if it was a creative thing, then I think the second weekend, if he is performing, because I heard rumors that apparently he's going to drop out and be replaced by somebody, but I think it was just a rumor. So hopefully it's just a rumor.
Is the Coachella lineup usually the same for both weekends?
Yes.
Wow. And I've never been there, so please forgive my ignorance.
I've never been there.
Coachella, as I understand it, is a music festival, but it runs across multiple sites in Los Angeles, or is it just all in one location?
I swear it's in the location, but the location is so vast
that there's like stages.
There's like living quarters.
Okay,
yeah,
because I know obviously it's a music festival. They're not gonna have you driving back and forth. You get to the grounds, but I hear it's a massive.
It's massive. Sometimes it takes 2 hours for people that where they're staying to get to the actual place. Like it's bad. There's like a whole subset. It's really terrible if you don't have the money and stuff like that. But so I think Bieber looked at it that way. But if this weekend he does a 180 or 360, whatever it is, and then starts doing and catering to all those songs and start performing it, then it really was a creative thing. But if he does what he did again, then that means it was
smart,
probably
because for all the other than Karol G, I only heard about Justin Bieber's Coachella in terms of in the zeitgeist.
Yeah, for sure.
Other people were there. Obviously, I'm not disrespecting the other artists. Shouts out to y'all, but in terms of what I heard about Karol G first Latino woman to headline Coachella, and Justin Bieber,
which made it worth the $10 million. And by the way, I saw people saying, "Oh my gosh, all he did was stand on stage." Right, and whatever, and while all the women have to do so much, Sabrina Carpenter has to have all this millions of dancers, all this choreograph, all these different things, and he gets to just walk out there.
I saw Chris Brown once on a crane.
Okay, here's my thing.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I saw him on a crane.
I just
flying through the air.
Right, guys. Artists have their thing. You know what I'm saying? Artists are not the same. They're not equal in terms of, or have special requirements of how their show has to be like somebody else's show, like has to be somebody else's show. When a real artist likes to create the environment and the energy and the production and what it looks like for their performance. If you are a fan of that artist and you have a problem with what they did, you're entitled because that's your artist, and you want to know why they're doing this or why you're doing that, and maybe you're not as deep as a fan as you might think you are, because usually a real fan probably knows why their artist is doing a certain thing. I go to a Chris Brown show. I know what to expect from a Chris Brown show. I know he likes to do things in the sky. You know what I mean? He likes to jump off of, do crazy type shit. So if Chris Brown was to do a show sitting down the entire time on a mountain or whatever, the entire time, or at least 85% of the time,
right?
Like that number. Then I would be like, what the heck is going on here? You know what I mean? What the heck is going on here, guys? But comparing Justin Bieber's performance to Sabrina, there was a lot of people that were comparing it to Beyonce. I seen people complain. They're like, yo, even Rihanna did guys. The people that were, I didn't see much of anybody online on any thread. As a matter of fact, Threads, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I still call it Twitter. I didn't see the people who were there complain.
Oh, none of them did.
Everybody but it's probably because, like you said, they saw him do. But the computer thing was part of it.
Yeah,
but can you believe this? Like,
right. But I also stopped listening to people who complain about something that they didn't.
But I knew it was part of it because, bro, the guy was sweating profusely.
Yeah, come on. You guys think he's sweating down, sitting down for 2 hours?
No way. This is what he did the whole time.
There was
what are we talking about here?
There was footage that released of him rehearsing that days before on the computer while his wife is watching. So this was planned. This is part. This is
I always
part
think
of a greater.
I think it's because I'm a creative, but I really hate when I see people. Doesn't matter what medium it is. I don't care if it's music, if it's painting, if it's acting, if it's directing, if it's actually even in sports. I hate when like a casual person like really tries to put down the work or effort they think somebody put into something or not put in, and they actually like create this like receipt of that it's a fact. That
so was the commentary that Justin Bieber was being lazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I saw in my online was that, wow, this is incredible. People are raving about this.
No. There was nasty pockets of,
it was a very sexist
of sexist conversations and of lazy art, robbing Coachella, robbing people, comparing to all the artists that's ever performed there, and disrespecting music, disrespecting art. Like there was these pockets, and of course, like you say, the sexist part that a woman could possibly never do such a thing like this. Yeah. And that it's sad that was what that also helped other people go watch the show and know what it was about. Like you say, made the story bigger. So hey, guess what? Good for you guys.
You know, the funniest thing that I saw was about that was they were talking about how he's the highest paid in Coachella history. And they're like, wow, how could he get paid more than Beyonce? So Beyonce performed in 2018.
I love when people say that.
And she got paid $8 million. I did the math of inflation. And it's $10 million.
Exactly.
So
like I hate when people like
not what you
the same people I was arguing with people, the same people who said that. I was writing them like, okay, well, you know, certain basketball players, you know how much they're getting paid, or in sports, certain the price of what they're getting right now compared to someone 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever the case may be. Nobody incorporates
they don't like
inflation.
I think
money.
That's more an idea. I mean, people aren't economists. If anything, what you're just saying should make people be very, very upset. That's right, because that's a 20% inflationary increase in less than 10. People should just more take that to be like, my lives are falling apart.
Yeah.
But how did inflation go up 20%?
How dare
verticals? Yes, no, for sure. That's. Wait. Listen.
And niggas lie in 85% of their rhymes.
Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe always to the channel. And
thumbs up, please.
Yes,
thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up.
W's in the chat.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
But yeah, so overall Coachella was great, right? You know, shout out WizKid and
Thames. Oh, she's so beautiful. She's so hot. She's so amazing. On that stage. Oh yeah, I love seeing the haters too. There was a bit. Who are these people? I love y'all.
Yeah,
I love y'all.
Yeah, music isn't as universal as it used to be though. Which is there's going to be massive artists that are huge, have great followings, and they haven't hit that crossover. I mean, they make enough to make great money. I don't feel offended if an artist says,
no. I'm not talking about that. Me personally, like I said, when it comes to shows, if you're a fan of said artist, you know who that artist is working with. You've heard their songs. Yeah. You know what it is. So it's for the people that. That's why I said I love the people that are there because they know Justin Bieber has a song with.
I'd make an argument. The majority of people that purchase Coachella tickets,
what are you going to say?
Are buying them. I would say there's a percentage that buys them before the lineup is set, just on the anticipation Coachella's going to do a good job. Then there's another percentage of people that are buying them maybe only for the headliner.
Yeah.
And then the artists that build up the remainder of the, which I mean, you've been to music festivals. I've been the artists that make up the remainder of the lineup. I've been at a music festival before, and somebody's like, "Yo, who is this?" I'm like, you know.
For sure. No.
When you're in the middle of the day,
this is not their. But we're talking about the majority.
Yeah.
Like this is not their show or their tour.
I would argue if go for the headliner. The majority of people
exactly. So the people who are there for Justin Bieber, majority of them would know that he has records with so and so and so and so.
Fair.
Majority, not all. There's gonna be a chunk that's gonna say whisper to who's that.
Yeah.
You know, but
right. Yeah.
85.
Yeah, I didn't. Take that in consideration. But so Dijon who wrote like a lot of that swag album was there, and then obviously Kid Laroi, like I said, and then Thames and WizKid, and then MKG was the last the guitarist that came at the end, who we obviously work with as well. But so that was dope. I mean, we can quickly, very quickly just talk about, since we're talking about performances and we're done with Coachella, the Usher and Chris Brown tour was just announced.
Yep. They're doing it at the wrong arena.
Well, it's probably, what do you mean? It's a date schedule. He's talking about for the city. It's obviously a date schedule because this is the season of the Jays, right? So we know that this is the baseball is on.
Yeah. Post World Series. What are they? But they're coming in August.
August, yeah.
Baseball's on in August.
It's not playoffs, man. You could work around that.
What? Kick out the Blue Jays?
Not kick out, but like
kick out. Why? Then what?
There are people that are paid literally hundreds of thousands of dollars
to figure this out.
This is the weekend we have to aim for Toronto because
I know, but then they look at the
whole. And said, hey, my point is this: somebody called and said, no, but the Rogers Stadium's available. Chris Brown should have raised his hand with water still in his socks and said, I'm not going back there.
He should say that, but clearly, but they fixed some stuff.
Maybe
there,
and put a roof.
Let me ask you this: you remember when Coldplay? Remember when Chris? Look at the stars. Look how they shine for you. Remember when he's like, "Man, this arena is really rubbish. Or really hide it."
Yeah.
Did Chris Brown say that at any point?
No.
I'm just asking because
his issue was rain.
So maybe he doesn't care. Maybe that wasn't enough to determine. Maybe he's like, no, it's cool.
But I also think, and like no disrespect,
it's a schedule.
I think Chris Brown been to Toronto more times than Coldplay. Like in terms of just understanding how the traffic be.
Right. Okay. No.
Like I think when Chris Brown came and they said it's a Rogers Stadium, he knew it wasn't Rogers Stadium. He's like, oh, where we at?
That's funny. I think
Coldplay left the airport and they said, pardon me? Like I think there was alarm.
Chris Brown wanted to make sure one thing. Can I be in the air? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Do they have a crane?
Yeah. Can I be?
Yeah, Chris, they have a crane.
I don't care. I don't care nothing. But
y'all said everything else.
As long as I can be up there.
If there's one thing Toronto has is fucking cranes.
We got cranes in the sky.
We got cranes every
shout out.
Salon. They're not building nothing.
Right. Usher and Chris Brown.
I'm happy this is finally happening.
Finally, we've wanted it for a long time.
Do they do J-Lo Shakira Super Bowl 2 separate, or do they go back and forth?
They're going back and forth.
Gotcha.
No. Wait.
What?
What do you consider two separate?
Okay, so remember J-Lo and Shakira when they did the halftime show?
They're doing what?
Shakira had a set. And she got her ass off stage.
Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening.
They didn't go back and forth and really.
They're going whatever SZA and Kendrick did. Whatever. That's what they're doing.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Okay, what do you think?
I think they're doing a whole Usher set, a whole Chris Brown set,
and then something at the end. Do they have any duets?
And then many.
Okay, but that's
at least four.
So then
that's still not. I'm going back and forth. Back and forth would be Usher does a record, Chris Brown.
I don't think. Okay.
Usher does a record. Chris Brown's in a wardrobe change. She comes out. He does it like it's a sound clash.
No. I don't mean one song. No, like the Kendrick and SZA one was
like a
literally
segment of songs.
Segments of songs. I don't think it's one. Segments of songs.
I don't think it's one. And I don't think
I'm asking if it's segment of songs. Then that artist comes back to do another segment of songs, or is it one artist does a set, another artist does a set. They come back for a brief duet to say bye, guys.
Yes, that's what you think. You think it's one?
I think it's segments.
I think it's a mixture of this because I'm thinking maybe they do because you say set. Maybe he does a love like I think this is how they all. I don't think
a vibe set
exactly
a pop. I don't think you can let Chris run through his hype stuff, go to his ballads. All right, guys, see you later, and then let Usher come back and do the same thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They might do ballad section.
Yes, I think it's like that.
Well,
they're not doing whatever
they do their hype stuff to like. Chris does his hype stuff.
Yeah,
Usher comes out does his hype stuff.
Yeah,
Chris comes out and does his ballad stuff. Usher comes out and does his ballad stuff.
And some do pop because they all have pop section.
Correct. So and then in the 0.5 seconds that I had time here to reflect about my decision and where I'm in life, I realized, what?
And look at the rundown.
Yes, and the vertical. So what I realized is the way that you guys are suggesting the show is going to go would actually eliminate one of the pressing questions, which is who is opening for who. Because who steps on stage first is technically the opener.
Oh, I hate that line.
I don't think they care about that.
I know
they don't care, but people do.
No, I think it's about the end is
okay,
the
let me ask you a question.
The end is the issue.
If the guy who steps out first is also the one who closes, isn't that a worse? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, I started and ended the show. This other dude was just here in the middle.
Okay, how about this?
I just don't think it matters.
How about this? Is all the shows, are they doing back-to-back cities in almost all of them?
Pretty much.
No?
Not all of them. Only certain ones. Someone asked why.
We have a back-to-back. We have two.
I know. I know. LA, there's some of these places, right? But you
think they're going to rotate it?
I can see. If you're going to do it.
You've been in a live show. They work with live bands. That, to me, seems very taxing.
You start the song. Today's show, you start.
Yeah, I mean, they're paid money to do it.
I just mean a small. I'm talking about the starting show. Like,
so I've seen Usher and
I start first. You start tomorrow first.
Yeah,
I'm only talking about the first
think
issue.
That the set's the same, the whole vibe, it's like, tomorrow you start with the vibe stuff.
Yeah.
They'll be able to oscillate that through the tour.
Who has
more energy today? Are you ready? You want to kick it off today? Yeah, I got you today. You think you're going to do it like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't think they have enough songs for them both. Well, you know what?
Pardon?
No, I'm going to say I don't know if they have enough songs that they.
There's enough songs.
No,
that the question is Chris Brown or Usher.
No, if they both come out at the same time doing that song together.
You know what?
But I can see them coming out at the same time.
What song is it?
I didn't think
super
about
pause. Jesus
I
Christ.
did not. I did not think about them opening the set with a song together.
Yeah,
what song do they have that they could start with together?
The new song,
New Flame.
New Flame.
They do have New Flame.
It depends.
You're gonna start a concert with New. I could see them ending. See them ending a concert with New Flame.
So it depends. Has the remix.
No, Depends is gonna be,
and
that's more than.
That's not an
Back
opener.
to Sleep remix.
Ballad can't start a show.
No, it's
no. Wait, they can start with that.
They can actually start with that.
You know what? They're coming out. Pause. Jesus, yo,
Fine.
and they're gonna. Yeah, but you can't say that. That's too rough. Why?
That-
Anyway, they're gonna start the show at the same time. 100%. It's gonna be like some pose
Two
shit.
walkway thing?
Yeah, like it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Who walks off stage to let the other person cook after that first song? So let's say it is Back to Sleep because that's a perfect song.
Usher's gonna leave and
because
Chris Brown
is younger,
started.
more stamina. I think Usher will just be like,
And he's getting his skates ready for later on.
Yeah.
So,
You don't think Usher would get it out the way since he is the older one and
no.
like he
And
was-
Usher's in shape. I've seen Usher perform. I'm not even saying that either
Chris
of them
Brown,
can't
Chris
do it.
Brown
but-
is gonna give him. I personally think Chris Brown will give him that respect anyway.
he will.
But I do think, I think Chris will see
Like
him
he'll
as,
just
as
be
like, yo,
I get it popping. You see, you can run it. You go get the skates ready. You go get all that shit ready.
You know-
I'm gonna do this.
You know why I know you guys are probably right about that? Because he recently, because the thing was going viral. I think it was a Joe Budden podcast where they were saying like a versus between them two, and then Chris Brown chimed in.
Oh, he did?
Yes, he commented and said, "No, Usher's got it. Like he's like he the go."
Wow, I respect.
Like,
Yo,
Chris Brown
I
saw
have
our
respect
episode.
for Chris Brown in this.
He saw our episode when
I
we're
respect
like
this.
be more humble. Remember?
Oh,
He
man.
wasn't, I get it, Chris. It's okay. No, he's like, no, I got it. Let me just not let my intrinsic
I would
thoughts,
love
my
to see
intrusive
them
thoughts.
verses in the real shit.
Yeah,
man.
but they're not.
But it's not they're gonna do it. But
What if they do that for one of these shows? Make it a.
they should turn one of the shows if they wherever
Or
they're doing
segments.
where the verses. I was gonna say where the verses usually happen at. They should make one show of verses and go back to back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, like this.
That might be.
if they're gonna
in
do it,
Atlanta,
they should do it.
But
in
then you know who's
Atlanta.
winning then.
Wait, who? Oh no, Chris.
Come on.
I mean, sorry.
You
Usher.
can't put it in one of their home.
Where's Chris?
Usher's
Bro's from Virginia. Isn't he?
yeah.
From Virginia, what ain't shit to do with love.
Okay, so maybe they would verse it out in LA, maybe.
It's
Yeah.
almost neutral ground, but it almost seems like Chris Brown is LA.
LA, yeah,
Yes, he would. Yes, LA.
They got
is
to. You know they got to go.
Toronto. They got to do it in Toronto
No, I was gonna say no. New York is middle ground for them.
because it's a battlefield.
There's none of them if they're from there.
Yeah. No, that's true.
That's
But
middle. That's middle ground. They'll pick what's the best song.
Yeah, but it's gonna be dope. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be great.
Congrats to them.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah. No, most definitely. Where should we go from
I'm gonna
here?
have this guy
He's gonna have it out of the
assassinated, bro.
room. Where should we go from here?
I swear, before everything, I love you.
Let's
bro.
talk about.
I'm gonna have you killed.
Where it's on.
Nah, bro, for real. Like,
No, let's get into.
No. What should we get into?
no, I don't want to get to nothing else. You keep doing what you're doing. Yo, y'all are so fraud.
Wait. Okay.
What you got in here? What do you have?
I have a 5-minute segment. I swear to
Then let's
God,
keep
it's not
going.
gonna- It's not going to go longer.
Just
than this.
keep doing what you're doing.
Wait, what segment is it? Is it? Am I gonna be able
Rock
to?
and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh man.
5 minutes. That's all we getting. Shout out Pink Floyd. They are
Wait.
not on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I think they already been in there. This was an interesting list one.
I only care about. I'm sorry. That's
So
not
shout
true.
out. Even though I hate Oasis.
Wait,
because of
so
what
you're
they
gonna
said
say
to Jay-Z.
everyone that is not as important for us, and then, or are you doing like what order are you doing? Right now?
This list that's here. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
first of all, Fela Kuti's getting
Exactly.
a special.
That's what I'm saying. Fela Kuti. Okay.
He's getting a special
African
award.
woman.
First African
African
solo
woman.
artist to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall
Expensive
of Fame.
shit.
Yes.
Shout out the general, the pioneer.
Yes.
The reason why Afrobeat even exists.
Yep.
Fela.
The reason why all y'all make money, and me too sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shout out Fela Kuti. It's long overdue.
Yes.
My dad put me on Fela Kuti when we couldn't speak, little babies. I'm just glad that they're honoring him and in this way. And everybody who's in this music, in that Afrobeat African genre, they know how important Fela Kuti is as important as Bob Marley is to Jamaica and to the world, just the world in general when it comes to music. So shout out Fela Kuti. I'm glad that they're giving him that honor this time.
It's a big deal.
Time. Yeah, it's
a big deal. Like
it's huge. It's huge. Why? But it's huge. Why?
Like he's revolutionized music and the crazy thing
performance.
Is,
go watch some clips of Fela Kuti performing, man.
This man will be performing for like 20 minutes before he says a single word on the record.
Sweat.
He'll just come in 17 minutes, 17:55. Like so much has happened.
She gon' say, I be lady.
He gon' say, like he's playing the piano, he's doing the drum, like he's doing all this shit.
He's crazy.
You know, horn instruments, like it's and because he spoke in such he spoke against the government so much, like
the entire time,
That's why I say he's like Bob. Everything he sang about, even if it was like fun stuff or whatever,
he found a way.
Was like a serious lesson, which is an African thing because the African culture, we always try to have, you know, some kind of parable, some kind of lesson, some kind of whatever. Even the She Go Sabi lady, like he's talking about like how society always like makes men be at the forefront and women always have to be on the outside, and then speaking like I'm still gonna be lady, like I am important too, like even like, you know what I mean, like he'll find ways to talk about the situation with, you know, the political landscape of thing, like just everything, but he does it in such a like the chalance was just no. They need to make a movie. They need to make a movie.
Speaking of, they need a real biopic. People are gonna learn a lot. I'll learn a lot if they do that. They should do that. It needs to be a documentary. And
there is documentary.
Wait, did you say someone should do a documentary? Because I'm learning.
Sounds like
no. Yeah, but I know that movie. I know biopics or biopics, however you guys say it. Yeah. I know that when you they get way. I mean, right? It's all about the eyes,
and it's so
theatrical.
You know what I mean? Such a theatrical story.
People have heard the name, but to see like somebody, especially if it's a known actor doing it, that could be.
No, it needs to be unknown. It needs to make someone's career, I think.
I mean,
I don't know if
it's like
in the
unknown
North American zeitgeist. Obviously, do bits a lot of other places in the world. I just couldn't see a studio saying, let's
run an unknown
the Fela movie on that unknown.
Yeah, it's got to be somebody who's.
They ran the Bob movie on a guy, Ben Kingsley Adair, who wasn't majorly known, but they're like, Bob's big enough. We can just put somebody in there.
That's actually true.
They, you know, Michael. It's his net. Like, you know, we'll put.
Yes.
He looks like.
And there's been more than one Michael movie. To be fair, this would be like one of the first ever. I assume. I don't think there's
a Fela. Yeah, I can't think of any. I think there is. But yeah.
At least
fair
out here.
Yeah, he's getting a special honor. But so then for the other people on the list, we have Oasis, which I don't fuck with Noah Gallagher because of what he said to Jay-Z. And I also found out
what did Noah Gallagher say to Jay-Z?
He said that you shouldn't. Noah Gallagher is Oasis, right? Or my
lead singer.
Okay,
he's the guy that said that
he shouldn't perform at Glastonbury.
At Glastonbury? Oh yeah, fuck that.
That rappers shouldn't be headlining Glastonbury, and then Jay-Z opened his set with the guitar mocking him.
Actually, middle finger, particularly to any of these other genres that are threatened or.
He said that Jay-Z shouldn't be performing at Glastonbury?
Yeah, that's why Jay-Z when he came out there with the guitar, he had the guitar and he was
Ryan put the clip there.
And he pretended that he
criticized Jay-Z headlining Glastonbury in 2008, stating that hip hop was wrong for the festival.
Yeah.
Because it was built on the tradition of guitar music.
Yeah, all you
Jameson
people
famously trolled Gallagher in response by opening his set with an acoustic
who's the other
cover
mother
of Oasis's Wonderwall?
Yeah. Yeah, and he had the whole crowd. You don't remember? Yeah, he had the whole crowd singing. Yo, Ryan, put that shit in there. Yeah, put the more beat on it, and then who's the other legendary rock guy that recently had a what's it? Sting? Is this from Sting?
No.
Who's it?
Somebody? Well, maybe he has multiple, but
no. Who? Kiss? Is it from Kiss?
No. You want to hear this?
Who's the fucker that said that we shouldn't even be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Who the fuck said that the other day?
Wait, what do you mean? Gene Simmons? Of course.
Gene. Yeah.
You're talking about that?
Are you crazy, yo?
Isn't he dead now?
No.
Oh my. Oh, you think we're talking about
I thought it was Ozzy. You're right.
Oh, Ozzy, no, he would never do that.
That's what I'm saying.
He got respect. No, this fucking Gene Simmons.
But what I was going to say is Noah Gallagher also has another problem with someone else who is also
Wonderwall.
No, I know. So it's a great song. 2 days, maybe the day.
I do.
I just hate that.
But guess what?
That approach to.
I know it's. You should never be.
So let me ask you this question:
Why were they cheering and loving him? Jay-Z there.
Like the spirit of what it built on guitar music, but like I guess, man. Not I guess, but like.
How about this?
Yeah, the country was built on slavery. Should we still be enslaved?
Depends on who you ask.
Maybe we should ask him.
But what I was gonna say, what I was gonna say is he disparaged somebody else who's also on this list.
Noah?
Yes.
He's just on a run.
He talked shit about Phil Collins, who is also on this list.
Phil Collins?
Oh, Noah Gallagher had a feud with him and called him the Antichrist of music, and also said he wanted to stomp him out.
Is everything okay? Is Noah Gallagher going through something?
I don't think he can be.
And he wanted his severed head in the fridge.
Oh no, he's mental issues.
He has issues.
Is this true?
And he said that he makes that Phil Collins makes garbage music and shit like that. Like
nothing about Phil Collins makes garbage music. You losers.
Phil Collins is the other.
Noah Gallagher has maintained a long-standing bitter feud with Phil Collins, frequently labeling him the Antichrist and dismissing his work as junk food music. Gallagher has publicly stated that selling many records does not equate to quality, citing Collins as a prime example.
Oh my! You guys are so boring.
Did Noah Gallagher see the video of Phil Collins singing with a headset looking like he worked for Microsoft in the 90s with a button-down shirt, nonchalant, and belting his voice,
and the entire world singing with
timing himself perfectly to get behind the drum set to do the drum crescendo and feel it. I can feel it. Did he see that? And he's saying this shit?
No, he did, and that's why he said his hate. Yo, some people are just jealous. You have to understand this.
It has to be a
Some
jealousy
people are
thing.
really jealous, and they try to come up with reasons as to why somebody is not good or shouldn't have what they have. That's what they do, man.
Yeah,
he's a goofball, a goofy.
I was so confused. Okay, so let's move on with the list.
Yo,
let's not live here too long.
I love the band, but you a fucking goof.
Yeah, you're a goof.
Anyway.
The other group, Iron Maiden, is getting honored. Billy Idol, shout out Billy Idol, Eyes Without a Face. It's one of my favorite 80s records. Joy Division / New Order, Wu-Tang.
Woo!
Luther Vandross.
Wait. Don't just rush through that. Wu-Tang?
No, I know it's a big deal. No, I know, but I want to do the list quick. I don't want to.
The Wu. Oh yes.
I don't. I want to make sure that we snappy.
But we should.
It's a big deal.
We should. Make sure that we don't take too long extended period of time. But I just want us to continue to highlight when hip hop does something amazing.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
I don't want that just to get put on the wayside because Wu, popular logo, the group, super group, all these rappers, all these artists, and they continue to do it even to today. But it's a big deal that Wu-Tang is in there, man. I gotta big up and especially us coming from the community and the culture that we represent. I feel like we should always really just give a big shout out to anybody in hip hop that makes it onto this list. Anybody in R&B, black music in general that make it onto this list, because I know there's still some people that think that black people should not be a part of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, even though we created rock and roll. But hey,
and we're Hall of Fame.
That's another story for another day. But shout out Wu-Tang.
And the big deal is, it's 9 of them. 9 of them are gonna.
Yo, you gotta
shout out Old Dirty.
Chapelle, think about that. You gotta 9 motherfuckers is walking on that stage, man, just representing all of us.
This Noah Gallagher thing is really still serious.
I know. Sorry. Some of our heroes.
This guy really said this, bro.
Yeah, he fucked. He's messed up.
I said he's a goof.
Yeah, you go ball.
And there's some people that you don't try to like reason.
Yeah, or understand.
I was trying to be like, maybe it's because he's from Manchester, man in the England.
There's a lot of great artists that I don't have to put up with the bullshit, bro. Right? Especially this particular inductees.
Yes.
Like, there's too many great people for me to even
on the list.
You a goof.
This is me being dumb. I remember, it's hard being anything in life.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I would always like to think that, man, we made it.
Yeah.
We should probably get along because how many artists in the world, Noah Gallagher, lead singer of Oasis, Wonderwall, massive record in 1995.
Crazy.
By the time Jay-Z's coming around in 2008, Jay-Z's already Jay-Z.
98.
And you're from another part of the world, and you're getting invited over here to, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the honor amongst heroes to say, man?
Yes, exactly.
We are probably some of the only few people who know how crazy this stuff is, bro.
This is crazy.
And look how music is evolving to the point where you can come here. There was once a time they wouldn't let you in the festival.
They wouldn't even let you.
So
you're breaking the.
Where's that?
Do you
know what I mean? That camaraderie?
I think Noel Gallagher is part of that group that doesn't consider rap music. I think that's what it is.
He's mad at Phil Collins.
Because when you don't consider rap as music.
So, is it just that?
Oh, maybe not.
It can't just be
like
that.
Phil Collins, so.
I call it a haterade, man. You drinking that? It's like, why is this nigga and this fucking IBM looking ass motherfucker selling out all these people, all these white people chanting and cheering and saying all their lyrics? They should only be cheering for us.
But yeah, shout out.
You're my wonder. Shut the fuck up.
But shout out Wu-Tang.
Don't do that.
No. Shut the fuck up. Him. Did he write it?
Until it's time to
shut him the fuck up. But I'll play the record. That's fine. Play the record. I don't want to hear you talk, nigga. I really don't want to hear you talk.
Shout out to Wu.
The Wu, man.
Shout out Lou.
That's huge.
Luther Vandross getting one posthumously. That's a big fucking deal. Too bad he couldn't be around in these times where he could be free.
Is it Skinny Luther or Fat Luther that gets in, or is it both?
Both.
Right.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate, but
I'm just checking
how he passed. But also to close out, another Nigerian.
Let me just say this right here. Let me say this. Let me tell you something. I've never been so excited to see a name and an image pop up on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame than seeing her name blasted on there, man. Like, I'm so happy for Sade. I'm so happy. This girl is timeless. She has nothing but R&B children across the world in every country. Everybody trying to sound like her, be like her, tonality like her, style like her. Her music is timeless to this day. She hasn't put on music in how long, and that shit still hits and still rocks. People still waiting for an album. People are waiting for a tour. People are waiting for, like, this girl is just, literally, I would say the definition of timeless music is Sade. Timeless voice is Sade. She's in that box of, it's just timeless. You hear it, you know right away who the heck it is.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy that her and Fela is going in at
two Nigerians
at the same time.
You fucking mad.
With the Wu and Phil Collins
and Lou.
Like, this is one of the list best is ones. A crazy list. I'm gonna be honest.
Hip hop legends.
This list is crazy.
R&B legend, overall legends, white legends, and
this list is crazy.
And Noah Gallagher, whatever category you put him in. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate that kind of
thumbs
stuff,
up.
Man. You know what I mean? But that was so we'll see what happens with that.
Man, I'm sorry for Sade, man.
Yeah, but where do we go from here, guys? We got a lot of different tidbits and a lot of different. But let's switch it up. I think we've given music a go. Unless there's any music thing where you feel like, oh, we gotta mention it.
No.
What do you think, Trevon? Any music things that stood out to you that you're like, no, we gotta get to because it's something that happened.
No, I mean, you helped me a great deal with the whole Justin Bieber thing in terms of understanding. Like, I had no problem with it if it was just a computer set. I thought it might have been some cool digital thing.
I was cool with that too until I saw that.
I was like, this is clever. He did this for an hour.
He did other things.
But like, you helped me sort of round out the idea that, you know, obviously online you're always getting sound bites. It's never
It's never enough.
Never too much.
Yeah, this Noel Gallagher thing is just sitting with me.
That's so crazy. You gotta, man. He's just some people are just nasty, you know. Like their spirit is just nasty.
You're still
they're talented.
You're still my sunshine.
You know what I mean? But yeah, but are we ready to come out of music and get into some other?
Do you guys watch Summer House? This is the story I want to actually talk about. If you don't watch Summer House, it's gonna be hard.
No, I want you to teach me about this.
Yeah,
I see it online, and I've never.
How long has it been running for?
Bro, 10 years.
I've never watched it in my life.
Wait, 10 years?
Yes.
Nah, I've never watched it.
No, is it 10 years? It's definitely 10 seasons.
Okay, but
see, that's
I feel like it's a 10-year run.
It could be one of those where two seasons happen in the same year.
Fam,
that's an important distinction.
It's so bad you guys don't watch it, but I need to talk about this with people who are like not.
Yeah. No,
in it.
But why don't you put me in game? What's so cool?
Summer House started in 2017, bro. It's almost 10 years.
Oh my gosh.
So almost 10.
Yeah, okay. So it's on. So it's 9. So 9.
It's 9.
So brother,
seasons. Yeah.
Okay. Summer House is a bunch of
the only Summer House I know is in Top Boy, and then
no, it's not that one.
and of course he knows what you're talking about.
I know the one you're talking about. It's not that one still.
All right.
I think Sully runs that one still.
Yeah. Is that coming back? Pause. One more time.
He killed Duchesne.
I thought there was no one more season. Is that
that was the one more season?
That was the one more time.
That was he killed Duchesne.
I'm not happy about that. Then go ahead.
By the way, spoilers for Top Boy.
That was very jarring.
No, there's a
time frame where I'm allowed to talk about it.
Yeah,
right?
that's not a. That's not a.
Can I tell you how the Matrix is either?
Exactly. Or Lion King.
Okay, so Summer House is a set of sort of young professionals who live in New York, who go to the Hamptons for the summer. They get like a summer house and they just party all summer. This is they work all week. They come
and they're from the UK and they come to New York.
No,
and then
they live in New York.
Oh, so these are Americans.
Yes.
Okay,
right, cool.
First season, there's a main guy named Kyle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, this is a show or reality show?
Bro, it's a reality television show.
And there's a main guy?
Because he's there every season. He's been there since 2017.
That's actually impressive.
Because people leave, people age out of it. I'm not doing this no more. Yes. Not Kyle. Kyle's there every
so
year.
He's so longevity.
Commitment. So Kyle, in the first season, was hooking up with this girl named Amanda. She would come to the house every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Fast forward, I'm not going to give you all the details, but fast forward.
Is she hot?
I mean, everybody in the show is relatively attractive.
Is she one of the baddest?
It depends what you're into. One of the, to me,
what am I into?
I'm going to show you after. To me, Ciara is beautiful.
Anybody named Ciara is usually pretty.
This story is going to end with Ciara. Okay. Kyle and Amanda are in the house. They get engaged. They get married. They've been married now for 4 years, but they've been together for 10. You follow me?
Yes. So they've been together for as long as the show exists.
The duration of the show. Bless. Kyle and Amanda's relationship, there's a season on right now where Kyle and Amanda's relationship is doing this. Okay? It's fractioning. It's not going.
Oh, okay.
Right? Why don't you love me?
Right.
His business is struggling.
Right.
Kyle cheated on her in the past. So the huge viewership for the show, don't ask me why I watch it, is women though, right? So people are like, Kyle's bad. He did this to Amanda, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Also in the house, a couple seasons ago, a black woman named Ciara showed up.
Yes.
Okay. I have my own views on Ciara. I'll probably say those off camera because right now it's only Team Ciara.
I'm looking at all these people.
Rihanna
let me look at her.
has support for Ciara based off what I'm telling you. Rihanna said, Ciara, I'm going to set you up with Michael B. Jordan after this shit.
Wait, real Rihanna?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know how you don't know about this. Okay. Ciara's on the show. She's in the house. Now, granted, I'm just going to say this because we grew up in Brampton.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say this because we grew up in Brampton. Ciara's one of the only black women.
Yes.
The house is full of white people.
This girl?
Y'all already know what it is.
This girl?
Yes. Ciara's trying to have conversations like y'all don't know how. Okay, but Ciara
I've seen this girl.
All right. That's why I don't know you don't know about this.
But I didn't know that,
Ciara, for the past 3 years, was dating a guy named West.
Okay.
Who's also in the house.
Okay, he's on the show. Okay, he's on the show.
Is it related to Kanye?
No, but West is in there. West is the classic New York. I'm from a small town, but I got to New York and I work for a complex, like, dude. So he's right. So it's like he's vibing with Ciara, but he's a known man about town.
West Wilson. Okay, gotcha.
He's a known man about town. Okay.
Yes.
Boom. Are you ready for this? West and Ciara were dating for 3 years.
Yeah.
On and off. The man brought the girl to meet his family.
Oh, shit. So
West was dogging Ciara out like, yo, I'm not trying to do, I'm not trying to commit, I'm just.
After doing that?
Bro.
Okay.
While Ciara is hurt about West, she is confiding in Amanda.
Yes.
On something like, yo, you my best friend in this house.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what
Amanda's like, yo, I can't believe West did that to you. Rape, blah, 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 blah.
And guess what Amanda did?
Amanda and Kyle broke up in like January
of this year.
Yes, they announced a divorce.
Hey, we're
going to separate.
I guess who's fucking now.
If you say that you're going with
West and Amanda
are fucking now.
Launched, not even a relationship. They essentially just told us they're piping because there was pictures that came out and they launched saying, oh, we're navigating some complex emotions right now. Bro, a joint statement. They released a joint statement about piping. Fam?
Oh my.
They got to get this black girl out the house.
Is she the only black girl in the house?
No.
Like in terms of a regular girl. Because obviously there are people, right? So my friend's coming up for the weekend, this, that, da, da, da.
But she's a regular.
She is the staple black girl of the house, bro, in this environment where people are just dogging her out, bruv. And bro, I'm rewatching episodes. I'm just seeing the microaggressions to this girl.
Is West white?
One.
Yes.
And if you're watching this season, there's moments where Kyle is being mean to his wife because obviously the relationship was falling apart.
Kyle's white.
Yes, and you see West there being like, don't talk to her like that. Bro, the man was probably been trying to dirty Mac for a long time, fam.
Oh my God.
And rumor has it that he was piping Ciara before they announced this. Ciara was devastated.
She found out in real time.
Yes, bro. She found out before the statement got released.
Wait, she found out before?
Yes, because they texted her and said, sorry, a statement's coming out, my bad. We'll talk about this later. It's outrageous.
Oh my!
The reason why I'm bringing this up is the reunion show for Summer House because the season is currently airing.
Yeah.
This news is happening in real time. The reunion is coming up. Bravo is. I know. Bravo. Bravo gonna sort us out.
The reunion is gonna have all of what's happening.
They're all gonna be there and they're gonna be saying, "Yo, what's going on?" I just want to see what's going on. Yo, Rihanna commented and said, "Ciara, don't worry. I'm gonna talk to Michael B. Jordan for you. I'm gonna get you on. It's outrageous."
Yo, that is and
this is a commentary on black people that exist in white spaces. I honestly feel that way. I honestly feel that way.
It's on Netflix?
Bravo.
Oh.
So that's the regular. Oh.
Oh, the channel. Sorry.
Yo, that's.
I thought you were thanking me. Like you said,
It's
good job.
It's bro. The friend betrayal.
Yes.
Bro, Kyle came out. The husband came out and said, her and I aren't really divorced yet. I think the man took advantage of her. She's just mentally weak. Bro, it's peak.
He said that.
Bro, it's peak.
This is crazy.
It's peak.
The thing is, how often does this happen in real life?
A lot, but
because this doesn't sound.
You have to get married.
Yeah.
When you snake, if you snake,
that's different.
Bro, I know this.
This different.
If you snake, your friend's person, you gotta at least try and get married. Yo, it at least has to mean enough to you that you're willing to get married. It can't just be for a thing, or else this is outrageous. This is outrageous. And I want to make sure that Ciara gets the same love that a couple seasons ago, there was a girl. Now, granted, it's a bit different. There was this girl who got cheated on by this man named Sandoval. Bro, the girl got beer hosting. She hosted Love Island now.
What's is that? Is that
Ariana Mannix or whatever?
Ariana Mannix. Let me see. I don't see.
Or whatever her name is. But she got beer looks, beer tent. I want to see Ciara all over my TV screens, fam, because we were watching this girl get absolutely eviscerated for a drink pleasure.
This is for everybody's pleasure, yo.
It's peak, fam.
Yo, that's the
it's peak, fam. The girl's a nurse, bro. The girl's gorgeous, fam. The girl's a model.
She's
peak,
bad.
Fam.
We're not gonna pretend.
It's peak, fam.
This girl's bad. She's bad. She's a baddie.
Oh my god.
It's peak, fam.
Wow.
I just have to talk about it. You guys haven't seen it. So I just have to say this, bro.
Like
it's peak, fam. They were friends, fam. The girl said, "You're my best friend, fam. I love this girl." Exactly. It's peak, fam. She's piping her man on the low. I don't know even how. You know how this is.
Yo, people are not best friends.
You know that deep down, Amanda was preeing the girl's man from time, being like,
of course, because that's the only way.
And this is the problem when women are weary of, like, why everybody's weary of opposite gender friendships because of situations like this, which this is not the norm, but because it happens, people get to go,
more just about
this is what can happen.
Fam, I'm an adult.
Is that him covering his face?
No, that wasn't him, Mar. Oh, okay. Wes is like more blonde and he has a mustache.
Wes Wilson. He looks like Rory. Looks like Rory.
He's a classic Rory New. You know what I'm saying?
He's like a sports writer.
Oh,
of course he is.
Oh, sports writer. Speaking of sports,
that's right. But anyway, that is my pick on Summer House. I stand with Ciara. I just wanted to put that out publicly.
No, you have to. When is this reunion airing?
Bro, it's gonna end at the end of April, bro. I can't wait. I hope it's the end of
April. And that's
when
the reunion is on too.
Yeah. Because the season's not yet done. There's only, I think, like 2 episodes left, and then the reunion's gonna happen.
Let me ask you this: since you're a director,
yeah,
is this 100% real happening, or is this
the reunion, or the story?
This betrayal
is real, bro. They were photographed for real.
This is crazy.
They announced it for real on their own Instagram. This is not a play. It's for real. And Ciara was giving an interview at the Euphoria, at the Euphoria red carpet, and she cracked a joke with Sydney Sweeney's character being like, so like your character, stole your friend's boyfriend. Like,
oh, okay. And then she's
like, why would somebody do that?
Yeah.
Fam, it's real, fam. It's real, fam. Yes. And honestly, I'm just like, again, we grew up in Brampton. Yo, I just stand with every black person that's existing in white spaces. I know that they don't see you. I know that they're doing crazy stuff to you, and they don't even understand why you're mad right now, fam. I know it, and I support you, fam. I stand with you, black. That's not him.
Yo, you showing it to different people.
See, okay, say what you want to say. No. I need you to join in and say what you want to say.
No.
Please, I know what you want to say.
No. Well, I just see so many different white guys here.
You notice that she seems to have a affinity for a certain type of...
Yo, this is...
Girl, you need a king over there, man.
It's unfortunate because I did want to go to something fun after this, but I feel like I gotta tie in that story that's been breaking about...
In the sports. That's what speaking of sports.
We're gonna end on sports. Don't worry. This is
Diana Rossini story? Is that what
the black girl who's like a social media star or whatever, and she got engaged to this crypto white bald millionaire.
And she's dead.
And she's dead.
And the Tanzania thing, right? And he said it was suicide.
So they went. So they.
That's the one I saw the video. They're kissing, and there's a lion walking by.
So
and that was real. That wasn't AI.
No, well, I don't know, but the story is real. So very very quickly. It's just because you talked about the black white dynamic.
Yeah. Not dynamic. Black people in white space. I want to be
black people in white spaces.
I'm very cool with interracial relationships. Y'all got friends. I'm just talking. Come on.
No.
No, you don't. You don't like.
You don't like what? Oh. What does he not like?
That's not his preference.
Oh, we're doing the preference game.
I don't have a preference. I like women.
I ain't got no type.
Shout out Sway Lee. He also performed at Coachella.
You don't like pretty women. You like women.
I think if a woman knows what's beautiful about herself, I can get on board with that.
All women believe they're beautiful.
That's not true.
I see. I just want to see what you guys were going to say. If you guys were going to be in line, then clearly you were. Continue.
Okay.
You get it?
Yeah.
I wanted to see if you guys would be aligned, and you said the exact same thing. I could have called Jinx. Go ahead.
You should have. It's not too late. You can call Jinx at any point.
Yeah, but where's Jinx actually?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Jinx in a while.
Yeah. Shout out music callback.
Sorry.
We abandoned music.
85.
So this girl, right? I can't remember.
I can't. Bald guy to take you on a honeymoon and make sure you don't.
I can't remember her name, but it's very important because she's known on social media. Like she's, like she has a lot of.
I mean, she's a bad,
and people know her. Like people know of her in the space of.
In the industry.
So arrest him.
So apparently,
wait,
I know. No,
wait, what are we doing? Arrest him.
So arrest him. But here's the importance of social media, because first it was only a social media story. So basically, apparently she's potentially a lady of the night or whatever it is.
Really?
Maybe, or she's either does, I don't know what she does, but apparently that's how they linked up. But that does not matter. And they form a relationship. Here's the part where the first bad part of the story is, and I'll make this very quick. Huh?
It gets janky.
Yeah. So she's one of those people that would disparage her own kind and saying that these people do right by us while our own kind doesn't. No. Yes. So she was one of those people that was saying, I'm in my soft girl era because of the kind of people that she's with, and the black men were not giving her that type of life. So there was that aspect. But hold on, I want to say this to say this. Yeah. Anybody who's using her preference or tweeting or messaging as a reason to be like, serves her right. Fuck you.
Wait, people are saying that?
For death? Yes.
People are saying
people are saying. I don't believe that. People are saying.
I don't believe it.
Yo, shut up.
For death?
Yes. People are saying her karma has.
You got with a white man, so he killed you.
Yes.
You're allowed.
That's what people are saying.
What people?
Yo, we're not doing this. We're not having a debate about. I don't want to spend any extra time on this.
People are saying this.
Yes, black men who were offended.
Black men are saying.
All right, I don't believe.
Black men who were offended by what she was saying before, and the tweets that she was saying about black men are now saying this as a gotcha moment. Like,
he could have dumped her.
Yeah, but
and then maybe.
Yeah,
so time out. Niggas is out there saying. I just want to be clear.
Be clear.
Hopefully you niggas are seeing me. So just to be clear, niggas are so offended of the rhetoric and her personal taste
of social media
that she has said disparagingly or whatever commentary on black men. These black men said she deserved to die. I just want to make sure that this is what I'm hearing.
Yes. That's what they're saying.
It's outrageous.
And I want to say those people are sick fucks, because this is not the time for that.
Yo, we got to just start calling people losers again.
And social media is not real.
You're just a loser.
Social media is not real.
I know.
Either.
I'm sure if we go check some of those, it's going to say 0 followers, 0,001 or some shit.
They were tweeting and saying, see, this is what happens. You went and left the brothers. This is what was waiting for you.
Are you serious?
Yes. And
I got to find this.
So how come they don't say that about black guys who get with like other races and go broke?
Yeah.
I don't know. But here's the other thing I want to say. There was a picture. There was a picture with her, but I'm not trying to dwell on that part of the story. That's not important.
We're just offended. I'm offended. We don't feel that way. Nobody should be dying.
I think it's
for
stupid.
Their choice in partner.
I don't care what the fuck is going on. I don't care if she hates all blacks.
Someone saw a picture of her and him, and they actually wrote as a comment, "He's gonna kill you." Because of how, I guess, maybe because of the look that he had or whatever it was.
That I've seen before. I'm going to be honest.
Do not raise your eyebrows.
No, Chapelle, I've seen that before. You can't. They
said because something about the look.
I've seen that before
in the eyes or whatever. Like they just felt like he. And this is not someone who knew because she was saying that about.
Yeah, no. Just the optics and yeah. I've seen that before. I haven't seen people say someone should die because they don't like. Right. Like I haven't seen that. But
so yes, not only are they calling for her to die, but they're seeing pictures of her happy with him and saying he's going to kill you. So there's those two things. So they go on vacation in Tanzania, which is in Africa. And something happens and they get engaged
out there.
So she messages or calls her parents or whatever. She's excited, happy or whatever. Something happens and they get into a fight or an argument or something.
Is that confirmed that they fought?
But I don't know if it's physical. It just means there was some kind of disagreement.
But who's saying that?
The hotel staff.
Oh,
because they got put in separate rooms. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And while they were in separate rooms,
killed herself is the claim.
Is what she quote unquote killed herself and hung herself or whatever it was. That does not make any sense. Now here's the thing. Now,
because I fight with my girl so much that the hotel separates the
exactly.
room.
So exactly.
You got to tell me they got to be physically fighting. There's
maybe
no way.
They were screaming and Tang.
Yeah, maybe.
Bro, I've heard some wild stuff in hotels.
Yo, screaming and put people in two different rooms.
Maybe he said, "Hey, okay, put her."
No,
in
but
a
if he was physical with her, they can't leave him in the hotel. They'd have to have done something else.
Right. So maybe it was just loud enough.
What if she was physical?
He must have booked his own. Somebody booked a room. Somebody says, I'm out of here.
Oh, right.
It's not that the hotel separated them.
Yeah.
Someone booked a separate room.
Well, he's also rich, so we have no idea what happened. You don't know if he just said, "Hey, book us another room," and she
don't work like that too
in Tanzania. Yeah.
No, richness does work like that. I mean, we're going through the Epstein files, so I get it.
Okay, so anyway, that part of it is not even important. So they're in two separate rooms apparently, and then that's when she takes her own life. Now, I understand. Let's get the elephant out of the room. Suicide is something that is real. Feeling depressed and feeling sad and whatever is real. All those things are real, and you don't always know it or expect it from people that you don't think that it can happen from.
Yeah.
But there is something to be said about someone choosing to take their life overseas in a foreign country and having the tools and the wherewithal and all those things to where it doesn't make any sense. And the proximity to the situation that happened between them and the hotel initially being like, he's not a suspect, blah, 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 and writing it off and saying that and concluding that she did that to herself. And then all the different news outlets and it getting popular and it getting viral and it going everywhere, it going to TMZ. Even by the time we release this, there's going to be new information that's out. But it got to the point where they had to come out and be like, actually, we are holding his passport. We are questioning him. Yeah. Here's the other part I want to say quickly that makes you really go, wow. Her parents have a GoFundMe right now, as of right now, to raise money so that they can go down there and see what's going on. Your daughter's fiance is a millionaire and he could not get you guys there to Tanzania so you can see what's happening to your child.
I'm gonna throw the
But before you throw the wrench,
because if the parents think they're not gonna ask him for money.
They talked to him. No, they talked to him before because he told them what happened.
He's the one who said, "Oh, she committed suicide."
And then, well, he said something to them or whatever. Then he stopped talking to them. He actually, after the news came out, he stopped.
Advice. As soon as but that makes sense.
Of course.
Your lawyer's gonna say once you're a suspect, stop talking to people.
But he wasn't a suspect at the time.
When he stopped talking to them, he wasn't.
No, he just told them the news that she killed herself, and then stopped talking and then stopped responding to their calls, and they were trying to reach out to him.
Talking to his fiance's parents.
Yeah.
That would be legally advisable. If you're
the
parents of the woman I'm accused of killing, I can't talk to you.
Are you listening to that?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, and then so the last thing I want to say is
I want to stay out of jail, especially if I didn't do it.
On his Twitter page,
if he did do it, I'm talking. Either way, it's not a good idea to talk. What is talking going to do?
Okay, but I think he could say
they want to come over
to see what's going on with their child.
Their daughter.
You can foot them the bill. Exactly. So the fact that they had to run a GoFundMe is just very questionable. Like you should have at least offered through your lawyer.
It's not like them not getting there. It's not, like they're not gonna come crack the case. You should just pay for the ticket.
That's my point.
So what does he think? Colombo?
That's why that's suspect.
That's only someone who feels guilty enough to stand
talk
away.
to you to send them tickets to go see what's going on.
But I'm telling you,
it must be a crime of passion because he wouldn't have planned to kill her in Tanzania either. They're gonna F him up out there.
I'll tell you this. Tanzania also, because African countries, unfortunately, they don't want this drama. They don't want any kind of issue where something happens. So they would be very quick to be like, he suicide. Says that, and then write it up to be done. But because there's attention news-wise, is why they're like, now they have to, which is thank God that happened because this would be one of those cases that just got swept under the rug.
I'm going to take a closer look at it.
Yeah, please do because it's and by the time this drops, there's going to be new information. Maybe by the time
100%,
maybe they'll be like, no, he did it 90%. Because what did she have in the room? It's just too much of it. You don't go overseas to go and do that. Why didn't she do that?
But I would also argue that if it's an argument, depressive.
Nobody plans
to get out of here. Nobody plans to.
But she hung herself, is what they said. So it's like
hung.
So what does she have in the room? Like, come on, man. I just know that you're a suspect.
She went over there.
You should always be a suspect until you're proven innocent.
She got engaged.
There's certain ways of
self-deletion
where I'm like, man, you really had to want to go. I'd lose my nerve, bro, if I was trying to.
But she was happy that she just got engaged. She was excited.
Exactly. And there's footage and stuff. So
who knows how bad the fight was? Maybe
I saw the video. I saw a couple of videos of them out there. She was fucking ecstatic.
Yeah. So it's crazy. We'll see more. We don't know anymore.
To the point of you got to put some logic into some of these
exactly.
things. Like
Not.
I've seen people get proposed to. And they don't look happy that they're getting proposed to. I've been seeing some of that shit, and still putting the ring on, still hugging and looking like she might go.
Really
like this is not what she want to do. Girl, the clips I've seen of her,
She's happy as static.
She's happy as hell.
Life.
She's in the room the next day. Nah.
Yeah, something doesn't add up. But we've
watched too many shows. We watched Paradise. We watched fucking Night Agent. We watched 24. We watch all these things. That shit don't just go that way.
Let's keep it on relationships though. Go ahead. Vertically speaking, I stand up, I sit down, I praise the Lord. There was an interesting thing you said, and you gotta fill us in. Shout out Craig David, UK boss man. You know what I mean? Fill in.
What'd I say?
No, wait,
no, he's saying another relationship. Because I mean, speaking of sports relationship.
Oh no, we're done. That's it, guys.
No, we're not.
That's the end of this episode.
Wait.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Wait, we're not done. We're not done. We got to talk about the Toronto Tempo.
That has been your show for this week.
Toronto Tempo. The Toronto Tempo.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah. Yo, shout out the Toronto. Yeah. Okay, we can talk about this. Shout out the Toronto. Wait, hold on. Shout out the Toronto Tempo. The draft was yesterday. Was it? Yeah, yesterday or the day before. I'm excited to go to one of these games. We got shout out our draft pick Kiki Rice. I'm excited to see what she does, and our team. Listen, I'm trying to read up all these players that we got because we are an expansion team. We just got it. This is our first season, so I'm excited. The logo, the branding, everything looks beautiful about it.
Yeah,
the city's excited, and I think, just like how the passion that the WNBA and the sports world has seen, what Caitlin Clark has done in Indiana, and when Asia Wilson. Mm-hmm. In Vegas, you're gonna see a rabid. Is it rabid? A rabid fan base for that,
especially
fandom here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Here in Toronto, for that team, the way that we go hard for the Raptors, the way that we go hard for our Leafs, that's not good. The way that we go hard for the Blue Jays, the way that we go hard for even our developmental team, the Raptors 905, like the way that we go hard for Argonauts FC. You're gonna see it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be especially this first year.
It's
gonna be absolutely pandemonium for the Toronto Tempo. And if they're even half decent,
as good, if
they're even half decent, it's gonna be a fun watch. So I'm hopefully we'll get out to a few games, show support, show love, and I'm just glad that now that means these great WNBA players will be coming to the city to play.
Yeah, because
that means Caitlin will be here, Asia will be here, all these
1,000%, and they're playing at the Coca-Cola Coliseum, and then also depending on which game will be upline to
man.
And you know what I just thought about? It's not completely unfounded that they could do extremely well, because what's the hockey expansion team?
I think it was Vegas.
Didn't they win a championship like the first year after they joined?
I think it was the first year,
or first and second or something like that. So because they got
and how long was the WNBA Vegas team before they won? Because wasn't that a new team at some point? I don't think they were always there.
What's their team? What was their team name?
Aces.
Yeah, the Aces, right?
I don't know when they. We lost Chapelle. I don't know where he went, but
no, because he's signing up because we are vertically. They won in 2025.
Yeah, but when did the team? Was it 20? Was it 19 that they came into the league? 18, 19?
They came in.
When did they get it?
They came in approximately.
Man, they came in at some point.
They came in 18,
16?
Oh no, they're one of the originals. Oh
really?
Wait.
What?
Wait.
What?
They began as one of the original franchises. They were the Utah Stars
okay,
first.
There you go. That's where you go. Yeah. But when were they in Vegas? That's my question.
They relocated in 2018.
Okay, there you go. So I was right. 2018, 2019. So 2018, 2019, and their first championship was what? 22?
25. Oh no, 22. Yeah, 2022 to 2023.
Okay,
yeah.
Not that far off. So yeah, shout out the Tempo, shout out the whole WNBA. And what else is going on?
No, that's no.
We're done, right? Coachella, Wrestlemania's this weekend.
Yeah,
I'm excited to see what Femi does. That's another Niger. One of a lot of people are talking about Femi right now. He's facing Brock Lesnar. He's one of the most exciting,
one of the most prolific. He's very. And this is very important.
Yeah. This could take him to it will take him to the next level. But people are excited to see his real homecoming, and which should be at this WrestleMania on Sunday. So
especially because there's not a lot of global overall excitement for WrestleMania. So if he's sets it up,
he's one of the,
and it's a first match on Sunday.
First match on Sunday. Brock Lesnar, big. This is it's exciting. I just love that he has all these people around the world doing the dance, incorporating Niger culture into their everyday. They don't even know that they're doing that African culture. Shout them out. So shout out WrestleMania. Hopefully it should be a great one. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. A lot of we got what, Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk. Is it CM Punk?
No.
CM Punk is against the tribal chief,
Roman Reigns.
Cody Rhodes is against. Why do I forget who Cody Rhodes is against?
He's against
because he's the champion.
He is against. Okay, Seth Rollins is facing Gunther. Stephanie is facing Liv Morgan.
Yeah. But Punk is like I said, Roman Reigns, and Cody
Trick is also.
Trick is against someone for the U.S. title, I think, right?
Sami Zayn.
He's Canadian.
Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu. Oh, that's
a great.
Jacob better mess him up. I don't see who. He's Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, rated R superstar. Not rated R superstar.
That's
but
one.
RKO niggas out. So that should be a great. And I think the playoffs start this week. If not, the play-in starts. Is the play-in start today, Chapelle, or tomorrow? You know. I think it's at some point this week. But we got the Raptors. We in the playoffs. Of course, we don't have to play in the play-in, so that's a beautiful thing. I think it's the first time ever going straight to the playoffs in a
couple
while.
Years.
I think it might be 4 or 5 years. Actually.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm excited to see what the Raptors can do against Cleveland.
Just don't get swept.
Don't get swept. They won't get swept.
Make it interesting.
Scotty, Brandon Ingram, they're not gonna get swept. RJ Barrett, we give them all love, and do well. And man, it should be a fun time. Give SGA his MVP. Right. No matter how y'all feel, give SGA the MVP because he is that. I hope LeBron could do something with a depleted team against Houston.
Whatever he does,
if he does some miracle, I don't want to hear no talks from a lot of y'all. If he does anything miraculous, but it should be fun, man. But that's our time. That's our show.
Yes, most definitely. And
we appreciate everybody.
Like, comment, subscribe
for being here with us and enjoying our topics and the conversations. And keep pointing at the guy that's not sitting right there.
I was gonna actually put one of those bears in there, but
you should have put the bear. Actually, next time when somebody put the bear there, because then that's like a stand-in.
There's bear.
Like when we do acting, and if the actor's not there, they put a stand-in there for the spot for the angles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might want to sit down for this.
Sit down. Let's go.
Hi there. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to take a listen, to take a watch, to you might want to sit down for this. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you so please and you enjoy the content that you are seeing and watching. It would be a great deal of appreciation. And of course, the weather gets warmer and you start to wear less. Make sure you take the time to smell and enjoy the flowers, because life is but a fleeting memory and a dream, and make sure you take the time to enjoy it with those you appreciate and love. And most of all, above all else, if you forget everything else I said, remember the following, that
this concludes our broadcast.
You might want to sit down for this.